Let your mind start a journey through a strange new world. Leave all the thoughts of the world you knew before. Let your soul take you to where you long to be. Close your eyes, let your spirit start to soar, and you'll live as you never lived before, said by Eric. When I read this quote, it reminded me of the coming of age process. I had to ignore all the things my parents, previous churches, and peers have ever told me about their view on spirituality and think for myself for the very first time. It was like my childhood experience of learning how to ride a bike. I was so used to having that extra support that when I had to remove the training wheels, it was at first a wobbly and shaky experience. Now I've become much more comfortable with my own thoughts and beliefs, and the thought of those training wheels are silly. What Unitarian Universalism means to me is freedom. The freedom to explore yourself and discover who you are and what you believe in. The freedom to love whomever you choose. The freedom to join and be a part of a diverse community. And the freedom to express yourself and not be judged. Not all religious communities allow you freedom like this, and I believe that everybody should have the type of freedom that the UU community gives. I believe that everything has an opposite that shapes and gives meaning to it. Take love and hate, for example. What is love without hate? Without hate, love would be meaningless, since there would be nothing to show how a loveless world would be. Hate shows me how special love is. It makes me appreciate it more and makes me thankful that I have so much love in my life. The same goes for other things such as peace and violence and happiness and anger. I believe that the afterlife is a part of spirituality that is to remain unknown. For me, one of the biggest wonders of spiritual life is the unknown parts and being able to explore them and figure them out for myself. The afterlife is like the end of an amazing novel that I don't want ruined. I enjoy pondering and nitpicking the story to find out the answer for myself throughout. To me, there is no point in reading the book if the end is known at the beginning. I believe that God is a comfort, an inner part of myself that I turn to in times where I need guidance. Growing up, I never bought into the Christian views on God. It didn't seem possible to me. So because I didn't consider myself a Christian, I would tell people I'm an atheist. But I realized over the past year and a half that atheist isn't really the way to put it. I would, and still do, say things like, God help me, dear God, no, oh my God, please God, and those are the typical things a person will say when turning to God for an answer. But I never really thought I was talking to a big man in the sky, nevertheless that he was listening and doing his magic and changing the course of my life. So I asked myself, who am I talking to? After thinking about it, I realized I was talking to the innermost part of my spirit, trying to comfort myself and look for guidance to help me when I was lost in a situation where I needed to be found. I believe in not taking anything for granted and living life to the fullest. This is my life. I only get one shot, so I try to enjoy the little things while I still can. I do the things I love to do. I learn from my mistakes. I grow mentally, physically, and spiritually. I take opportunities that can lead me in the right directions. I develop new friendships and lose old ones. I am loved and I love others. And all of those things, I believe, is what makes my life worth living.